Ladies and gentlemen, today is a big video. We have an amazing video. I will be ranking Barcelona's best strikers in the last 15 years. I'm not going to waste anyone's time. Let's just dive into it. Vamos! Well, as you guys can see, I have 15 players. Yes, 15 players. It makes sense. 15 players in the last 15 years. So the first player we have is Thierry Henry. He was there for 2 seasons, I believe. He was signed 2007, I believe. He was there, for 2 seasons. Not 3 seasons, actually. He left 2010, I believe. He joined from Arsenal. He was Arsenal's best player. He joined after losing the Champions League final to Barcelona. I mean, that's exactly like KD joining the Warriors. But he was underwhelming for me, man. He didn't reach the heights that he reached with Arsenal, obviously. And he didn't play that much, actually. Pep used to bench him all the time. He had some crazy, memorable, classical goals especially in Bernabeu. I think he scored 2 seasons in a row in Bernabeu. But I should just put him good, man. He was underwhelming for me, man. Second player we have is Kevin Prince Boateng. He was signed from Sassuolo back in 2019, January. I believe it was a 6-month loan deal. I mean, I just have to let him be horrendous, man. He was horrendous, man. He didn't even do much. He didn't score goals. When he got the opportunities, he didn't do nothing. Just horrendous signing, man. Actually, it didn't even make sense at that time as well. I was confused. I was absolutely confused. I forgot to mention my criteria are S tier, incredible, good, didn't stay long, and the last one being horrendous. And that is where Prince Boateng unfortunately belongs. We have third player we have is Samuel Eto'o. I know I said in the last 15 years, but Samuel Eto'o, the only reason I added him, and Thierry Henry as well, is because I've seen them in Barcelona. I've seen the highlights, I've seen the videos, so I have enough information to judge them. And Samuel Eto'o is easily S tier for me, man. Clutch. He scored in that Champions League final against Arsenal. Barcelona were losing. He scored the equalizer to make it 1-1. And Barcelona eventually won the game and won the Champions League. Fast forward 3 years. Champions League final again against Manchester United. And he opens the score with an amazing goal where he dribbled past 2 players and he just toe poked it. This guy was clutch. And he scored in a lot of, I believe, Clásicos. He has some crazy goals against Real Madrid. This guy was clutch, man. He and Ronaldinho carried Barcelona in those 2004 to 2006, 7, right before Messi came. Those two were Barcelona's best player, and he was very important for Barcelona at that time, man. S tier easily. The fourth player we have now is David Villa. Again, S tier for me, man. The clutchness again, the performances. This guy was more of a inside forward. I believe he used to came from the left side, just like Mbappe does, and Vinicius. No, not Vinicius, but Kylian Mbappe. The profile was similar in terms of like he used to cut inside and score. But he used to play natural striker for Valencia. And he was amazing, man. I mean, that goal against Manchester United in the Champions League final 2011, that performance against Clásico 2011 as well, where Messi gave him 2 assists, and that goal against Real Madrid in Bernabeu, with that finesse shot. This guy was techie, man. The finishes, he used to run a lot for Messi. This guy had no ego, man. He used to just run for the team. Something that I very liked about him. Amazing player, man. We have Paco Alcacer. For me, he didn't stay long, to be honest. He stayed only for 2 seasons. He joined 16-17 and 17-18. Those 2 seasons, he didn't play much, let's be honest. This guy came from Valencia. He was absolutely amazing for Valencia, man. He was one of the best strikers in La Liga. And he joined Barcelona knowing he's not going to get the minutes that he wants because Luis Suarez was popping at that time. He was not good enough to put him into that good criteria. Didn't stay long, fits him perfectly, man. And the fact that after he left Barcelona in the following season, 18-19, that season he had with Borussia Dortmund was absolutely crazy. So, shout out to him, man. But he didn't stay long enough. We have Martin Braithwaite. I should just let him be in horrendous. I might be too harsh because, again, he didn't stay long, to be honest. He was signed as an emergency signing back in 21-22 when Barcelona, they sold Luis Suarez, and I believe the only striker we have was Kun Agüero, and during he had some heart problems. He had to retire, and Barcelona had to sign a striker. And Martin... No, I made a mistake. He was signed actually in 1920, I believe. He was playing with Messi. Man. He was signed in 1920. He was signed as an emergency. I don't know if it was due to Luis Suarez being injured. I actually don't know the reason. I forgot. But he was signed as an emergency signing because the transfer window at that time was closed. He was there for 2 seasons. He left 22. He left 22, I believe. He stayed for Barcelona actually in 3 seasons. He scored that crucial goal against Sevilla back in 2021, where Barcelona won that Copa del Rey, and they made a comeback against Sevilla. He scored. That's the most memorable goal he scored for Barcelona, in my opinion. He scored in Champions League against Dynamo Kiev, but again, I feel like I'm being harsh, but horrendous. He just wasn't Barcelona standards. He was signed from Leganés, man. We have Pierre Emerick Aubameyang. For me, should I put him over Thierry Henry? He didn't stay that long though. He stayed for only 2 seasons. 2 seasons. He was signed in 2022 January, and he stayed the following season, I believe. No, he didn't actually have a full season with Barcelona, I believe, because 22-23 Barcelona signed Lewandowski, and he went to Chelsea, I believe. But I should actually just put him good because those 6 months he gave us was absolutely incredible, man. Absolutely phenomenal, man. I mean, you can see the celebration from that goal when he scored against Real Madrid. He scored 2 goals at the Bernabeu. And the squad we pulled up against that Real Madrid side that won the Champions League was crazy. And we somehow managed to beat them 4-0. I still can't believe it to this day. But for me, good. Another striker from that period is Memphis Depay. I should actually just put him, didn't stay long, because he stayed only the same. He was actually comparison to Pierre Aubameyang. He played that whole season from 21-22. He was signed for free from Lyon. He was Barcelona's main striker that season. He used to take penalties, but he left after that season. Should I say? Yeah, after that full season, he and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang left. I actually don't have memorable moments from Depay. He scored some crazy goals outside of the box, but again, didn't stay long enough for me to even put him on good. The 6 months Aubameyang played was way better, in my opinion, than Memphis Depay. But he was good. He was decent. We have Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Oi. He only stayed for 1 season, which was very underwhelming given the fact that he was signed to be the Barcelona's main striker after Samuel Eto'o left. But after he fell out with Guardiola, he had to leave earlier. And what's crazy is Inter won the Champions League when he left, and when he left Barcelona won the Champions League. So this guy might be the problem. But I don't know where should I put him, man. because he left 2010. He didn't have those memorable moments for me. I feel like if I put him in horrendous, that would be absolutely harsh. He's the best out of that. Didn't stay long for me. Oh my days, he could have be Barcelona's next big striker for the following decade, to be honest. I mean, he has some longevity in him. He only retired like 3-4 years ago. Damn. And we have now Luis Suarez. For me, best Barcelona striker of all time, man. I might be biased because I've seen him the most. He is the striker that I've watched the most. But I mean, he was incredible, man. The partnership he formed with Leo Messi, Neymar, the assist he used to make. I don't know, man. I don't know what. I'm speechless, man. This guy won the Pichichi with scoring 40 La Liga goals. And Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi was playing during that era. And no one else has done that before. 40 La Liga goals. Only Cristiano Ronaldo and Leo Messi has done that in La Liga. With Cristiano Ronaldo's best season being 48 and Messi scored 50 even. Those are scary numbers, man. That 15-16 season he had was absolutely incredible for Barcelona, man. 14-15, obviously he missed off, I believe, first 15 games of 13 games due to the ban when he Kilini in the World Cup. But for me, he's easily Barcelona's best striker. You could argue Samuel Eto'o is better. I mean, you could say that if you have watched Samuel Eto'o more, given the fact that he won Barcelona 2 Champions League, scoring in both Champions Leagues. But Luis Suarez won more La Ligas, I believe, for Barcelona. Has the better numbers, better assist, everything. And he was the all-around better player than the Samuel Eto'o for me. The playmaking, Luis Suarez, his bag was crazy, man. The assist he used to make. Absolutely. He made everyone around him better. Ferran Torres. I mean, for me, he's good. He signed back in 2021, I believe, or 2022 from City, 55 million. At that time, we was thinking like, what the hell are we thinking? Over the years, he's became better in my opinion, especially his last season. Ferran Torres, man. Every time Lewandowski was injured, he used to step up very, very good. I mean, 2 years ago, if I actually I would put him in horrendous, but Hansi Flick has changed his life, and that 2023-2024 season, it was underwhelming as well, but he had some great moments. He's inconsistent, but I feel like last season was his best season so far, and if he can continue playing like that in the following years, he could be incredible even. So I hope he performs, man. Speaking of Lewandowski, he is here. Robert Lewandowski. We might have finally got our first incredible player for me. Was he better than David? Yeah, this is very, this is very hard. This is very hard, man. Robert Lewandowski for me is already a Barcelona legend. And that might be crazy. He played 147 games, I believe, and he scored 100 goals. You know how crazy that is. He won 2 La Ligas for Barcelona now. He played 3 seasons, scored 100 goals, amazing numbers, won the Pichichi in his first season, and at the age of 36, man, he's still in a good shape physically. If Barcelona, only thing he actually needs for me to be in S tier is accolades, especially the Champions League. If he somehow manage if Barcelona wins the Champions League next season, he will be in the S tier for me. Yeah, he will be in the S tier for me. But so far, I feel like his body of work, those 3 in the S tier for now has more body of work for Barcelona. They play the more seasons, they have more goals, I believe, and they have more accolades. So for me to diminish those strikers or those players for Lewandowski would be harsh for me. But hey, if Lewandowski puts up another crazy season like he just had, he might go S tier, despite him not winning Champions League or nothing. Alexis Sanchez, ooh, incredible for me, man. Oh, is he incredible though? He was signed in 2010, I believe. No, 11 from Udinese. He was always like, he was not main striker, you know, starter. But I feel like the last season of his was his best one. 13-14, when he scored that goal against Athletic Madrid, where he almost won Barcelona La Liga. That chip against Real Madrid and at the Camp Nou. He had some great moments in his last season. But I think that's when he realized like he needs to be a main player or main striker or main, like the main star in another team, because he would always be in Messi's shadow, or he didn't get the credit like he always deserved. In a way, he was always underappreciated in my opinion during his Barcelona time. He was utilized as a he used to run for the other players, like he used to do the dirty work. Incredible for me though. Amazing striker for Barcelona. Every time he was given the chance, he used to score. Sad that he couldn't win Barcelona a Champions League, just like after he left, Barcelona won. But he had some great performances, iconic. I would not say iconic, but the chip when he tripped Diego Lopez in the El Clasico, that's his most memorable moment for me in Barcelona. I will say incredible, man. Given the fact that he didn't get those much opportunities, I feel like that's good enough for me. Bojan Krikic, I absolutely butchered his name. The Ansu Fati before the Ansu Fati, for me, he was good, man. He was good. They used to call him Messi, man. I don't know why they did that though. Like, they're almost the same age, but they used to call him the new Messi. And that put a lot of pressure on him, man. But when he played, he was absolutely incredible, man. So I will put him good. And the last player we have is Luke de Jong, another player from the hero of the dark times, the dark Barcelona period. I will put him in good, to be honest. Or should I put him didn't stay long because he was only there for one season? But he was clutch, man. I mean, those goals against Espanyol to make it 1-1, that goal against Levante to win Barcelona the game, that goal against Real Madrid in a Super Copa final, goals against Athletic Bilbao. Like, this guy was clutch with his headers, man. But I should actually just let him be. Didn't stay long. But that is my list so far. S tier we have Luis Suarez, Samuel Eto'o, David Villa. Incredible, Lewandowski and Alexis Sanchez. Good. Thierry Henry, Aubameyang and Ferran Torres. And Bojan. Didn't stay long. We have Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Paco Alcacer, Memphis Depay and Luke de Jong. Horrendous, we have Martin Braithwaite and Kevin Prince Boateng. Let me know if you agree. What should I actually change from this list? I feel like it's fair. It's fair. Let me know in the comments. Peace.